Joe Kennedy III, the Trump administration is letting people down every day. The congressman told Stephen Colbert that his faith remains strong in the American public, though. U.S. Rep. Joe Kennedy III swung by The Late Show with Stephen Colbert Thursday, telling the comedian his faith remains strong in the American public. With the president, though, not so much. Ad choice advertising and read invented by Teeds. The bottom line on it is I have an equal amount of faith in our country. It's this administration that's letting people down, and they're letting people down every day. I feel it. Spoke about it a couple of months ago. Kennedy, who represents Massachusetts' 4th congressional district, said after Colbert asked how he feels 6 months after Kennedy gave his response to the State of the Union speech in January. Advertisement, but at the same time, you see individual Americans doing amazing things every single day, the congressman added. Kennedy, who's eyeing election for a 4th term this fall, pointed to recent news stories that have grabbed national headlines, such as an Alabama man who walked all night to get to work and was gifted a car by his boss, and a teacher who was given over $500 by her fellow airplane passengers for supplies for her students. I have an awful lot of faith in the American public, he said. My faith in this administration this past week didn't quite hit that same level of confidence. Colbert agreed. I believe the American people are good people, and what worries me is they're being led to a bad place and being told that it's a good place, the TV show host said. With Kennedy appearing on the show just hours after his Republican House of Representatives colleagues voted down a Democratic motion to increase election security spending, Colbert asked how Congress is dropping the ball in checking President Donald Trump. Our Republican majority is doing nothing, Kennedy said. Politics aside, the congressman also shared some family stories after Colbert kicked off their conversation by asking about Kennedy's grandfather, former Attorney General and New York State Sen. Robert Kennedy. Advertisement. While many Americans know the historical events surrounding the famed political family, Kennedy said his memories of their time spent sailing, playing football, and even whitewater rafting on an air mattress are the ones he thinks about most. It's those pieces that families have that I think get lost in a lot of this, he said. It's a public family, yes, but my favorite day of the year is Thanksgiving because we have most of our family around a table and it's like, you got to be first in line for the turkey because if you're not, you ain't getting anything. Watch the full interview, by Taboola. Sponsored links, promoted links. You may like Robert Half job hunting. Send us your resume today. Robert Half and Stanford American International School. 6 tips on moving to your new home in Singapore. Stanford American International School. Babel. It's true, you can start speaking Spanish in 3 weeks. Babel. Shapel. Theft-proof travel suitcases to keep your luggage Chaplin-Wa. Fashionable, sexiest camo wedding dresses. Fantasy according to Mana. Fashionable and vintage real estate. Hollywood-inspired homes in a 4-tower development in Dubai. Vintage real estate. Undo.